shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Hello and welcome back to UMR Season 6. And yeah, the first thing I was going to ask was about the music, and I'm guessing it's still mixing up. I do not know how to fix it, so in the future I think I'm going to have to mute that soundtrack during the intro, which is a little bit annoying. Previously it just worked. It knew that when the transition was happening it wouldn't play any other audio. I'm not sure why that's changed, but clearly something in an update or whatever has changed, and I don't know how to fix it and I can't figure it out. So I'm gonna have to do it manually if I remember. So that's gonna be fun. But yes, welcome back. We are here with race number 3 and race 4. We've got DK Mountain up first, and the current standings, we have Nougat leading, showing a very promising debut so far. Jimmy in second, Bwert in third, Cheese in fourth, Moo in fifth, Superboss in sixth, Eggbot in seventh, Lars tied with Wheat for 8th, and Alfonso in 10th, and then Snorker Demon, Iceman, Peskybird, and Fludes. Will Fludes finish a race this episode? A good question. We will have to find out. Now, I'd also like to point out I managed to get a sponsorship that is free cash. So if you do ! free cash in the chat, you'll be able to find a link. If you're watching it on YouTube, it will be in the description. Of course, it'd be great if you could check that out. Yeah, everyone likes a bit of free cash, including me. That's why I took the sponsorship. No, but on a serious note, with things being crazy at the moment, sponsorship does not harm me at all. So if you could check it out, that'd be great. It'd help me out a bunch as well. Could do with a little bit extra cash at the moment, but don't feel pressured. But yeah, if you do want to check it out, like I say, you can do !free cash in the Twitch chat or down below on YouTube to check it out. And basically, just to quickly sum it up before we get started, in fact, there you go. Stream Elements popping it in the chat straight away. Basically, play games, do surveys, test out apps, or just use apps, and in return, you'll get cash for literally completing things. If you download it using my link, it'll help me out a bunch. If you've already downloaded it because of a YouTube video, oh, well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, you get free cash, you can cash it out, or you can turn it into gift cards. As simple as that, really. So yeah, we have that sponsor for this month, so a lot of these races you'll see this sponsor popping up. Yeah, I'm going to jump in. That's all I'm going to say regarding that for now. And let's head over to the first race on DK Mountain. So here we are, one of the fan favorites, definitely up there, and that is why it keeps making a return. So let's get everyone into their starting positions. May I suggest replacing Monza with Interlagos, Mexico, or Melbourne? They're much better. Definitely throw it in the suggestions on the Discord for the next season. Of course, we will do, as always, the voting at the end of the season, see what people think of all the tracks. And I'll definitely happily switch some out, especially if it's along the similar theme, like I've done with some of the Marble GPs, is switching them out for some of similar themes just to see if people prefer them over the other ones. Unless, of course, it is an exceptional track that people do not want to miss out on, and it's an ultimate marble racing tier. But suggestion noted. There are your tracks, well then you have very good insight into which ones are good. So 12 laps, but before we start, we have to do our prediction. How many DNFs will there be? So 2 minutes to get those in. And let's have a look around. Now I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, are familiar with this track. We have our cannon firing us up to the mountain. Very angry mountain here. And then around the rocky cliffside. A few jumps, lots of obstacles to avoid. And of course the debate we've had before around the coconuts or boulders. And then we have the shortcut. Now if I remember correctly, last season we didn't see much use of the shortcut. Otherwise you'll be going the longer way around. And then heading across the bridge and back down to the start finish. Probably 0 DNFs, but I'm going to take a gamble. Oh, the meatballs. Yeah, or meatballs. Yeah, I mean, we did have, generally, you know, this has been quite a clean race. We did have that one-off that was absolute chaos for some random reason, where they were bouncing over the edges, and we lost quite a few. So you never know. You never know how this will go. There's the DNF. Prediction timer is coming to an end. Let's get the race started. Yeah, we will like a bit of chaos here. And it is a slow start. Speed things up a little bit more. There we go. Get them going. Very slow acceleration at the start of this race. But into the cannon and Cheese is leading. But Pescybird has a good launch up here. Even quicker than Cheese, and a good start for Pescybird. First one to the top of the mountain. Cheese dropping a few places. Fludes in second. Lars getting the overtake. Bit of a battle there between the two teammates. But Pescybird starting off strong. No ladders, that is true. Won't have to worry about those. Mario Kart skills. Yeah, coming in to play here. Now we're going to see any shortcut use here. Looks like everyone hugging the wall. No use. Jimmy trailing a little bit. Oh, and a bit of a rough hit back there. It's going to slow Jimmy down even more. Up at the front, Pesky looking for an inside line, but it's actually slower. Fluids and Cheese come past. Oh, big hit off the wall for Cheese and Pesky Bird. Snorkel and Weep piling up. Demon with a bit of a hit as well. A lot of chaos going on this corner. Alfonso getting knocked back, going to lose quite a bit of time. But Jimmy currently trailing a bit, having a bad first lap. Now up the mountain yet again. We have Snorker leading, Fluids in second. Then a bit of a gap, so they're breaking away. Pesky Bird falling a little bit. Try not to lose too many positions here. Lars with a big rebound. Moo's going to cut up the inside, gain 2 positions. Iceman squeezing through the inside there. Jimmy as well. Jimmy fighting back now. Getting past Eggbot and Alfonso. So any shortcut takers? Yet again, it doesn't look like it. I don't think we're going to see any use out of the shortcut. I know it's still early to say that. But everyone's looking like they're hugging the wall through there. At least Iceman is moving this time. That is true. Eggbot trailing a bit going on to lap 3. Up at the front though. Oh, Snorker going slow at the top of the mountain. Dropping many positions. Fluids going up into first. Weep in second. Demon in third. Pesky Bird with a lot of speed. Down the side of the mountain. Goes into fourth. But an outside line. Cheese going on the inside. And Boer putting pressure on Pesky Bird. And it is enough to get around. And there's a hit off one of the boulders slash coconuts slash meatballs, whatever you wish to call them. And Pesky Bird is now in 8th. Fluids going strong, breaking away from everyone else now as we go into lap 4, but Weep with a lot of speed on the uphill. Cheese with a big hit off the wall. Demon actually going over the edge. And, you know, the curse just continues for Demon every season. It would not be a UMR race without the curse for Demon. And that is going to be F's in the chat. And disappointing start. Demon out. But up at the front, Moo has now taken the lead. Fluids dropping back quite a bit, now in 5th. But does have the fastest lap. Pesky Bird asking for no more DNFs for the prediction. Again, I don't think we're going to see a shortcut use here. No one actually making contact with the pin, just going through there clean. So going on to lap 5. Oh, we've had good speed there, but a bad exit. Losing all of that speed and dropping 2 positions, nearly 3. And there we go, 3 positions to Alfonso, Pesky Bird and Fluids. Oh, and Cheese and Moo are running slow up the cannon launch section. Jimmy's going to give Moo a nudge. And then Snork is going to find a way through, but bad landing is going to cost those positions and more. Eggbot and Lars trailing behind at the moment. Alfonso now in the lead with Fluids close behind, and everyone's still fairly grouped up here. Pesky Bird up into the lead, Alfonso into the lead, and we're just trading positions here back and forth. Oh, and Pesky Bird getting sandwiched against the wall, loses a lot of time, but that also costed Nougat there, meaning Cheese is going to come through and actually take 2 positions. Nougat getting past Pesky Bird as well. Pesky Bird really a roller coaster this race, back and forth. And the spinners catching a few people on the corner. Snorker lapped. Was Snorker lapped? It does appear to be so. I did not realise that. I was gonna say I didn't see Snorker get stuck, so there must have been a checkpoint miss at some point. So Snorker is actually going to remain in 14th, being a lap down, somehow missing a checkpoint somewhere. That'd be a disappointment for Snorker. But up at the front, we now have Jimmy leading, Weep in 2nd, Nougat in 3rd, Fludes 4th, and Iceman in 5th. Still fairly close together in this battle for the top 3. Super Boss with a good line there. Good exit. Moo's going to get in front of Alfonso as well. Pesky Bird hits the triangle. And then Eggbot and Lars still trailing a bit. Bit of work to be done to catch up. Now Jimmy really starting to break away. Yeah, you might have to see if you can spot when that happened. So heading down the winding hill road and across the bridge, Jimmy has a good lead right now. Going on to lap 8, Alfonso currently with the fastest lap. And you can see now quite a big gap back to Fludes, nearly 5 seconds. Then we've got Moo, Iceman, Weep and Pesky Bird grouped up together, fighting for that 3rd position. So Snorker really just getting in the way here, causing some trouble for those racing. And Boer having some issues, trailing behind. Not sure what happened this lap, but it hasn't been a good lap for Boer. With 2 of the Fun members up at the front and 2 down at the back. Yes, no ladders to blame on this one. So across the bridge goes Jimmy onto lap 9. Fludes closing that gap down to nearly 2 seconds now, just under 2 seconds. Then Nougat taking the fastest lap, Iceman in 4th, Pesky Bird 5th, Moo in 6th. All very close together here. So let's follow them up the mountain. Now can Fludes keep closing this gap before the end? Big hit there for Jimmy off one of the triangle spinners, means Fludes is now right behind. We'll just have to look for an opportunity to make the overtake. And there it is. A clean overtake for Fludes. Bit of a block there, but Jimmy tries to use a boost to get up the inside. It's not enough though. This battling is also allowing Nougat to close the gap as well. Maybe a bit of team play going on. If Fludes can hold up Jimmy enough, maybe Nougat can come through. There'll be big points for the team. Nougat looking for a way past, but not enough exit speed. Jimmy closes that gap. And a big hit off the wall will slow Nougat down. And Jimmy hunting down Fludes to try and reclaim that first spot. But a hit off the triangle on the way to the cannon. But a good cannon launch for Jimmy. Commentator jinx, maybe. Maybe. But everyone gets equally jinxed. You just gotta know if you're doing well, you're more likely to get hit with the jinx. Pescabird and Nougat really battling it out for that third position right now. Iceman lurking behind. And Fluids managing to keep Jimmy at bay. Yes, equally jinxed. You're just cursed. That's completely different. I think that says more about you than my jinxing at this point. Gotta put in more practice. So onto lap 11. Fluids doesn't get a great turn. Jimmy with the better speed and a great line through this next section through the spinners, and Jimmy will reclaim first, but a bad cannon launch. Fluids with a great cannon launch means Fluids will reclaim that first. Nougat a little bit quicker than Jimmy. Is it going to be enough? It's close, but Nougat with the better exit line doesn't hit either of the obstacles. And Jimmy and Iceman, the two icebreakers, two teammates here, closing in on each other. And Iceman actually getting the overtake. Jimmy having some difficulties with some of the obstacles now. So at the moment we have Fun in first and second. The icebreakers third and fourth. As we go onto the final lap, Fluids is leading. Nougat in second, and the gap is just over 4 seconds. Then Iceman, followed by Jimmy, followed by Pescabird, and then a bit of a gap back. Snorker just holding everyone up, causing some chaos. We have Superboss, Alfonso, Moo, Eggbot, Cheese, Weep, Lars, and Boer. So we can see Fluids already coming down. Jimmy with a lot of speed. Oh, and that is bad. That's going to be a really bad rollback for Jimmy. Will anyone get picked up on the way? This is massively costly for Jimmy. An absolute disaster. Having to reset on the cannon. Big chance for others. Moo getting slowed down from that though. And Jimmy is going to fall quite a few positions. Oh, and also we have Cheese off the track. Cheese is off. That is F's in the chat for Cheese. We're coming up to the finish line now. Fluids taking the win. And in second we have Nougat. Just under 3 seconds between. Iceman coming through in third. And Jimmy falling all the way back to 9th currently from that disaster. Superboss fought quite well, manages to finish in 4th. Pescabird 5th, Alfonso in a close 6th. Eggbot in 7th. And Moo getting past Jimmy before the line in 8th, Jimmy 9th. We have Boer and Little Lars here together, finishing 10th and 11th. Weep closely following in 12th. And then it will be Snorker in 13th, Cheese in 14th, and Demon in 15th. So we'll wait for the 60-second DNF timer to count down, and we will head over to the winning marble cam of Fluids. So congratulations, Fluids, on the win. And a first and second for Team Fun. And it looks like Nougat actually went off after the finish. Doesn't matter though, as long as you make it across the line first. But yeah, not bad for the team. 10th and 11th. And a first and second. We'll see how that affects the team standings shortly. But a good race. Always have a good race in here. Fluids just decided to park up after the race. And there we go. I was just waiting for someone to get them going again. You just wait for the DNF time. Of course, Snorker would have gone through an extra lap, so that's probably made it a bit longer than just 60 seconds. You have work in 30 minutes? No, whereas at least you'll be able to catch a good amount. At least you managed to catch the first race, and you'll probably be able to catch some of the second race before you have to go. But there we go, 2 DNFs. And I think that means we do have a couple of winners. So if we go choose outcome, we do. And if I'm correct, it is Boer and Demon. So congratulations to the two of you on getting the prediction right. There we go. But now I'm going to put these results over on the leaderboard, and I'll be back in just a minute with the updated standings. Alright, the results have been entered, so let's head over to the standings. Now, one thing that needs to be mentioned yet again is Nougat's incredible debut performance here. Second place in this race. I think it was a second. Was it second, third, and a second? I think it was. And 3 fastest laps, proving once again to be the fastest marble out there, fastest one on the track. So an insane start to the season for Nougat. We'll see if it carries on. There's still a long way to go, but probably one of the best starts we've seen in any of the seasons so far. So first place Nougat with 101 points. And then quite a big gap for this early on, down to second. Jimmy with 72. Boer in third with 66. Moo in fourth with 64. Superboss in fifth with 62. Cheese in sixth with 59. Flues in seventh with 57. Eggbot in eighth with 54. Iceman in ninth, tied with Alfonso at 50 points. And then we have Little Lars, Weep, Pesky Bird, Snorker, and Demon. Now on the team standings. Fun are leading with 67 points, followed by the Icebreakers, tied with Tutti Frutti at 59. Dogeballs in fourth with 58. Grandmasters in fifth with 57. Then it's the Green Slushies, the Marble Minions, tied with the Ultraviolets. Then Eternal Darkness, tied with Snowballs. So a good race, and again, a great start for Nougat coming in here, the rookie, with an absolute phenomenal performance so far. But there is a long way to go, and anything could happen. But we do have another race coming up. We have Desert Dungeon Multilap, another returning track. So don't go anywhere, because that is coming up next. But for now, take a few minutes, take a break, grab a drink, grab some food, whatever you need to do, stay and chat, or you know what, maybe check out Free Cash using my link during the break. And I see the hydrate as well. I will hydrate. And I'm now going to set up the next race, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.
Welcome back to UMR Season 6. We're back with the second race of the second stream, which is Desert Dungeon Multi-Lap. I tried muting the sound on the intro this time, so hopefully there was no music and just the intro music. Hopefully it worked. And yes, it's been so long since the last race. So long. Now, of course, the standings, same as they were just a few minutes ago. Did not pay attention. Oh, no worries. I'll be doing it again on the next stream anyway. Seems like it's going to be the current solution. Yes, Desert Dungeon Multi-Lap. So let's head straight over to the track. So here we are. Another returning track. No new tracks yet. We only have a few new tracks. But a very different theme from our other ones so far. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of chaos. Let's get everyone into their positions. We do have a stacked starting point on this one. No grid layout. So, arguably less advantages to the positions, although to be honest I don't think that's going to matter too much in this one. Going straight into a bowl at the start, don't think an organised grid is really going to benefit anyone or hinder anyone's performance at the start of this race. 5 laps. First predictions. How many DNFs will there be? 2 minutes to get those predictions in. And let's have a look around the track. So we have our fire-breathing dragons. Gotta watch out for them. Into a bowl, going down, then we have a jump. And this will decide which way you're going through the section. We have the risky, but potentially quicker route. And we have the slower, safer route that goes all the way back around here. See that redeem. I need to get rid of that redeem because currently it doesn't actually achieve anything. I'm keeping note of everyone that's redeemed it, because it is quite a big redemption. It is 10,000 of your precious eggs. But yeah, it was when we were doing one of the Minecraft series. I am planning on doing another one soon, actually. Been working on a Cobblestone mod pack for quite a while, and I recently got back into doing some more work on it, because I would like to stream it. I'd like to open it up on a server as well so people can join. So I might implement it into that. But yeah, I'm going to try and remember everyone that has redeemed that. I think I can get a list off Twitch somewhere, and we'll make use of it at some point. But yeah, loads of eggs. We still need to come up with things to do for ways that people can spend those eggs. I do have a couple of things in mind in the future around sort of special seasons we could do with them, but for more generic stuff we could do in the streams, I'm not entirely sure. You make a TTS redeem. I don't know if you can do that with channel points. Is that not donations? If you do with channel points, then I could do. Depends if people would find TTS annoying or not. But we could try that. Yeah, we have these. You can. Maybe we'll try it. Maybe we'll try it at some point then. See how it goes. So yeah, we have the risky section here. There's a teleporter at the end. You can be teleported back to there, or you can get sent through to here. A nice cut through past the slow section. But it's a 1 in 3. And we've seen some people get very unlucky there. And then another big bowl through this water section. Up a steep, fiery incline into another bowl. And then another split section. Pretty obvious here which side's going to be faster. And then around to the start finish. And with the DNF prediction done, let's get this race started. As the lights count down. And there we go, green, lights out, and away we go. Alfonso with a great drop there. Superboss close behind. We'll see what happens. Alfonso going the risky route. Superboss risky route. Fludes as well. A lot of people going for the risky route here. We'll see how this plays out. So as you can see, it's going to be Bit of a long trip for the others. We'll see who's taking the safe route. We've got Demon, Nougat, Iceman, Lars, Jimmy and Eggbot. So we'll see how long it'll take them. See how quick it is to get around here. But you need to get lucky. Will Luck be on Alfonso's side? And teleported. You know what? You couldn't have asked for anything better. Straight through. Superboss, they're getting put back. Flu's getting put back, but not as far. Cheese is through. Pesky Bird through. Snorker through. Tell you what, we're getting some good luck here on the shortcut. Move through as well. Boer. No, Boer doesn't have that kind of luck. Flu's getting set back yet again. You know what? Maybe Fun are just all cursed with bad luck. Superboss getting set back. Well, we'll see what's going on up at the front and then we'll revisit that section. See what's going on. See if anyone's still in there. But Snorker leading, Nougat in second. And Alfonso now in third. Not a good bowl section for Alfonso after such a good shortcut. Just such good luck through the teleporters and Boer. Or Boer still looping around in the distance as we see Snorker going up the hill. We'll see what happens to Boer here. Oh, and yep, having to take it yet again. Maybe Boer will be through when we get around the lap, but not yet. Yeah, very good Boer moment there. But Snorker, Nougat, Alfonso and Cheese all in the bowl here. Alfonso with a different line to everyone else. Weep's going in slow here, which could be good. You don't really want loads of speed into these bowls. And Alfonso's great line there. Really trying to put in the work early here with a good start. And on the move. And because this is quite a flat, wide bowl, people will spend quite a lot of time in here. So this is huge for Alfonso. Boer still not on the move. Still struggling. Some people just can't get through that risky section. Just interdimensional ladders. That is a good way to think about it. And Alfonso already heading onto lap 2. And look at this gap. Look at this lead that Alfonso has on lap 1. Snorker and Cheese battling it out for second place. We see Weep followed by Nougat, but Nougat's going to take the shortcut here and get past Weep very easily. Alfonso risking it yet again. Confidence. And Nougat now right behind Snorker. Let's see if Alfonso can get out of this section before Boer can do it once. This is it, Boer. Nope, this is not it. You have a 1 in 3 chance of getting out. How unlucky do you have to be to fail this amount of times? And Alfonso's through first time. That was your chance. That was the one. And Boer's probably now going to get hit with another setback. You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. Yeah. I think this is just very unfortunate for Boer here. Do we have Superboss off? We do. Superboss is off the track. And that's going to be F's in the chat for Superboss. See who we've got in the safe route. Cheese, Pessibird and Nougat. Probably wise by Nougat after seeing what happened to the other fun members. Boer is through. Boer is on the move finally out of that section. But it is going to be a rough journey. At least we'll be able to get a place back from Superboss. And here's Snorker falling into the bowl. Oh, and Alfonso having a rollback in the distance, trying to get onto the wheel and climb the fiery incline. But a lot of time to spare. A lot of time to spare up at the front. See Demon, Moot and Weep all getting set back. The ones taking the safe route might be paying off here. Weep makes it through. Moo making it through as well, just in front of Iceman. We'll see if Demon gets through here. Not going to be quick enough to beat those taking the safe route. But does make it through. See, boy, that is how it is done. As easy as that. So Snorker dropping into the bowl. Some contact with Alfonso. Now, is that going to be costly for Alfonso? In fact, that second push is going to be, because that's going to put them on a similar trajectory here. And although it looks like a very small bit of contact, very insignificant, it's going to be huge. It's going to have a massive impact, because that's going to have lost Alfonso a lot of time. Pesky Bird in, clipping Boer. She's going to hit Snorker. No, very close, but going around the outside. And this could make things very interesting now. Alfonso no longer going to have that massive lead. But does make it out of the bowl first. Snorker should be very close behind, not quite getting the drop down there, circling the exit, and there we go. But Alfonso going straight to the shortcut just to keep hold of that lead. See everyone else here circling the drain. So while that's happening, let's see what's going on up at the front. Snorker's going to say Snorker got a good run down the spine bridge. Could have been huge, but dropping off early gives Alfonso a chance to break away yet again. And on to lap 3. And Lars, showing how it's done, is side by side with Snorker now. Through the spinners, the boost is off on that side. Perfect for Lars to go through, getting past Snorker and taking second place. Dropping Snorker to third. And Boer, a lap down, but not in last. And Alfonso going for the risky route yet again. You know, we've got to see if Alfonso can do it 3 times in a row. No. I was going to say 3 times in a row. Something would have been up. Would have been very suspicious. But this makes things interesting. Snorker and Alfonso side by side now in this risky section. It's all going to be luck of the draw here. Lars is going the safe route. It's going to use up quite a bit of time. However, if Snorker and Alfonso can't get through here quick enough, this could be a chance for Lars to go up into first. Snorker and Alfonso will need to get through on this attempt. And neither of them do, meaning Lars is going to go through and go into the lead. Sometimes the safe route is just better. It's more consistent. Snorker and Alfonso being punished for taking the risk. Alfonso's luck has run out. It is not working anymore. And this is going to be a huge drop in positions as Pesky Bird, Nougat and Weep comes through. Cheese making it through the risky route. Fluids is through. Moo is through. And Alfonso has not made it out of that section yet. A massive fall from grace for Alfonso here. And Snorker is through first, but dropping down to 8th. And Alfonso's just falling down the positions. Iceman not successful. Alfonso not successful again. See Demon trailing behind a bit, but might be able to pick up some positions now. Jimmy making it through. And this is bad for Alfonso. Really bad. Demon coming through. We'll gain 3 spots. So let's head up to the top. Well, this could be good, boy. If Alfonso, Iceman and Eggbot all get stuck in here for long enough, you might be able to make back some positions. But this is the worst thing that could have happened for Alfonso after such a good start. Iceman being the first of the three to make it through. Alfonso still going around, repeating the same section. Eggbot as well, can't quite make it. You can see the bowl filling up on the right, contact between Snorker and Fluids. Get a bit of a bird's eye view here. Keep an eye on all the action in one go. Lars on the move. Alfonso finally making it through, but in 12th. But on the upside, fastest lap, that will be an extra point if no one beats it. Nougat getting the shortcut. And we actually have 3 members of Fun now making the top 3. Eggbot's going to be stuck in a bit of a loop. We have Lars, Nougat and Fluids. And Boyer's there in spirit. Just moral support going along with them. So going on to lap 4, Lars leading, Nougat in second, Fluids in third. Snorker I thought was going to have a perfect run across the spine bridge. It does fall. We'll be side by side with Fluids. Also as pesky with the Fluids getting held up underneath. It's going to cost some time. Eggbot finally made it through. Eggbot did finally make it through. A good spot. Now we're opting for the safe side. Unfortunately won't get any positions with Eggbot making it through. Lars, however, not learning from the others, taking the risk. Will it pay off? It is not so far, but it looks like Peskybird and Snorker also taking the risky route. Nougat playing the safe route, and this could be big for Nougat. Again, having another incredible race, and Nougat going up into first. Not yet getting a first place, not yet getting a win on the debut season, but still a very good start. Yes, safe route. This just proves that gambling doesn't pay off. The safe route is definitely the better way to go. And Peskybird is just in front of Lars. But Nougat on the move, trying to break away. There is one more lap to go, so this is not over yet. And this final lap, really, you're going to want to opt for the safe route. Unless you're far behind, then maybe the gamble is going to be worth it. If you're maybe top 10, not top 10, bottom 10, 10th or lower, put it that way, then maybe it's worth taking the gamble. Moo and Snorker side by side, battling it out for 4th. Then we've got Weep and Jimmy not too far behind. See what's going on the risky side. Fluids, Iceman and Cheese all on the risky path, gambling it. Fluids making it through. Iceman and Cheese still going around though. We see Alfonso and Eggbot. Alfonso not learning a lesson, just going for the risky, but I guess at this point, what is there to lose? You're in 12th. You might as well go for the gamble. Nougat getting the shortcut just to make that lead even bigger. See everyone else filling up the bowl. We'll keep an eye on the racers in the risky section as well. Alfonso does make it through. You know what, maybe it paid off a bit, going up into 10th, gaining 2 positions. Iceman with a setback. And Nougat already going to the final lap. Eggbot making it through. Cheese and Iceman with another reset. Oh, Pesky Bird is stuck on the spine. Snorker's moved up into second. Lars dropping to fourth, but maybe had to regain this over Pesky Bird here. Does set Pesky Bird free, but also has a perfect run across the spine. So Pesky Bird does manage to get back on the move. See Moo and Weep heading around the curvy section. Jimmy's going to get a shortcut, but it's not going to be quick enough to gain any places, but will close the gap on Weep. A bad spine section though. Now I didn't actually see if Nougat took the safe route or the long route. The safe route or the risky route. I think it might have been a safe route. And it paying off. So a massive lead right now for Nougat. Iceman Cheese did indeed make it through. Which means we're not likely to gain another position here. Now, Snorker's gone for the risky route. Lars has gone up into second. Snorker having trouble actually leaving this risky route. May have been a bad play for the final lap. Demon's taking the risk as well. And so has Weep. Not sure if that's going to be the smart play here. But we will see. The Nougat at the top there. We'll see what happens here with the risky. Demon. Setback. Norka does make it through. Will be dropping in behind Moo. See in the distance Jimmy and Fludes going the safe route. Weep makes it through. Now can Demon? Beginner's luck is strong. Both Nougat and Little Lars on their debut season. The two rookies. Just showing how it's done. Now watching Demon again in the distance. Another attempt. Doesn't make it through. Gets set back yet again. Fludes coming through the safe route. Going to pick up a position past Demon. Demon set back yet again. But Nougat getting the shortcut. Getting quite a few shortcuts here. Great pace. Not enough to take the fastest lap from Alfonso. So Alfonso did have such a great lap. Which means this will be the first race of this season that Nougat doesn't get the fastest lap. Which is pretty unbelievable considering we're on the fourth race. And heading down to the finish line. Nougat taking the win. Absolutely incredible performance so far this season. Has not finished outside the top 3 yet. Absolute miracle rookie. Lars finishing in second. A big 13-second gap between first and second. Now Moo getting a clean run, timing it just right with the boosters. Will be able to stay in front of Pesky Bird and will cross the line in third. Pesky Bird getting caught up in the boosters a bit, but does make it through the spinners. Meaning they'll be taking fourth. And Snorker will be taking fifth. So we've got a bit of a spread here. Everyone fairly spread out. So Weep takes 6th. And then we have quite a bit of a gap back to Eggbot, who has just gained past Jimmy. Clean over the spine bridge. And through the spinners with no trouble. Eggbot finishes 7th. Oh, I was going to say, can Demon get a good run over the top there to get past Fluids, but falling off early will have to fall in behind Fluids. And there's Fluids crossing the line to take 8th. Jimmy not far behind Demon here, but Demon just quick enough to take 9th. Jimmy in a close 10th. Oh, of course, Iceman in another incredible performance. Alfonso, after such an insanely good start, imagine to keep hold of the fastest lap from early, but a disaster on the gamble. Is going to have to settle for 11th and the bonus fastest lap point. Cheese will be taking 12th. And then potential battle between Boy and Iceman. Iceman already in the bowl. In the distance, Cheese heading around across the line. There's the 12th place finish. Were with an excellent line there to gain an extra position ahead of Iceman. Unless Iceman can drop down right now and take the shortcut, it looks like it's going to be Boer. And every point matters. Iceman only coming through now is going to say a shortcut route, but it's too little, too late. As Boer already heading into the spinner section. The boost is off, so Boer will get through clean. And a 13th place finish for Boer. Which means Iceman will take a 14th Super Boss, being the only DNF in 15th. So we'll speed things up for the DNF timer. Head over to our winner, Cam. And congratulations to Nougat. A great season so far. Absolutely insane. Like I say, I think the best performance we've seen off the start of the season. Don't trust the 1 in 3 odds of the portals. It is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy, but yeah, we love the chaos. Yeah, the absolute legendary rookie here. Insane debut. Nougat and Little Lars both putting in a great race here. And this could be quite good for fun in the team standings as well. So there we go. The single DNF. Added a detector that gives Boer only a 10% chance. See, that adds up. Now that makes sense. So we had one correct prediction here. So we'll complete that prediction of the one DNF. And it looks like it was Snorker. It was indeed, so congratulations Snorker on getting the prediction right. Enjoy. Yeah, I snoozed the ad. We don't need one at this point in time. Just means I've got 5 minutes to get through the final parts of this and do the standings. So without wasting any more time, I'm going to go put these results over on the leaderboard and be back in just a minute with the updated standings. Alright, the standings are complete. I did see the hydrate as well. I did hydrate before unmuting. So let's head over to the updated standings. So following that win, Nougat is of course leading overall, 141 points. Really big lead at the moment. Moo moving up to second with 94 points. Jimmy in third with 84 points. Lars in fourth with 76. We're in fifth with 74. Fludes in sixth with 73. Eggbot seventh with 72. Cheese in eighth, tied with Superboss with 68. Pesky Bird in 10th with 67. Then we have Alfonso, Weep, Snorker, Iceman, and Demon. Moving up to second. I see what you did there. Yeah, an absolute Nougat domination right now. And they be stopped. And fun. Looking good as a team right now. Leading on the team standings with 91 points. Grandmasters in second with 76. Dogeballs tied with Tutti Frutti with 75 in third. Icebreakers tied in fifth with Ultraviolets at 74. Then we have the Green Slushies, Marble Minions, Eternal Darkness, and Snowballs. So, fun. The new team that came off the rebrand of the Balls of Steel. Doing really well so far. And with their two new rookies putting in quite the performance so far. We'll see how this continues under new management, while it is proving to work very well. Investing in new young blood. And it is working, it is paying off. But 4 races in, many more to go. It is still anyone's season. And that is going to do it for this one. Again, just a reminder, if you can, check out Free Cash using my link. Download it, check it out. It would help me out a bunch, help out with the sponsorship. And that is going to be it for this one. So, thank you all for being here and for watching and supporting. Yet another good stream of races. 2 very good races here. And next time, our next one is tomorrow. We've got Bahrain and Dungeon Dash. So we'll see you tomorrow for that one. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.